be discussing the different types of statistics that you can use to kind of organize your data. Yesterday we talked about mean. Today we're looking at median and mode. Now, sometimes you want to use mean because the numbers are very similar. So you can just add them all up and then divide by however many numbers there are. But sometimes it doesn't make sense to use the mean. Because what if I was trying to buy a house, let's say in, I don't know, Covina, and there was homes that were on sale there, some that range from 500,000 to 2 million. And if I asked you for the average, well, you have to add up all of the homes price value, and then you would then divide by however many homes you added up, the data. You can get a very skewed number. What if there's a home there that's selling for, it's like just really bad shape, and it's not selling for the normal range of, like, the lowest end would be 500,000. Let's say it's selling for 150,000. Well, when you add up 150,000 to the actual numbers, it ends up skewing the data because you're putting it all together. And if you have a really low number or really, really high number, you can then skew it to make it seem like it's less or more than. If the numbers are pretty similar, like here, it's okay to do mean. But sometimes, just want to keep that in mind, that sometimes you're going to want to use median, especially if there's low or high numbers in there that don't match the rest of the data. But for median, in our instructions, we know that we have to put it first step, put it in order from least to greatest. So looking at this, I have 80s and 90s. The numbers are in their 80s and their 90s. So I'm going to start with 85. I'm going to put this in order again from least to greatest. These are test scores. So I'm assuming this test, the teacher might want to know, well, what's the average score? What did, most people get? So median is one way to do it, especially if the scores are kind of similar. You have 85, then we're going to go to 88. I like to cross it out. You know why? Because sometimes you forget that you already used it. Then we're going to go to our 90s. We have 2 of the 93. And then we have a 94 and a 97. So we are done here. And now we're going to look for the middlemost number. So you're trying to find the middle value. Sometimes there's 2 middle values. But let's see what we got here. We've got 2 so far here, 2. We have 3 numbers on this side, like balancing a scale. We have 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and the middlemost number is 93. So your median would equal 93. Okay, now we're going to find the mode. The mode is the one that occurs the most often. I like to put this number down here because I'm trying to make a cute little arrow here, but it's not working with me. My code word is most. The one that occurs the most often. Notice how they kind of sound like each other, mode, most. So which number occurs the most often? 93. It occurs twice. So because the rest of them only occur one time, the mode is going to be 93. Sometimes there is no mode because every number occurs one time. Sometimes there's 3 modes because there's some that occur exactly the same amount of times. Maybe there's 3 numbers that occur twice. So you could have 3 modes as well. It just depends.